Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking hockey. Headed up north, where the Canadiens are taking on the Canucks. It may be cold outside, but our promo code is HOT for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Montreal is favored -145. The total is 6.5 goals. We've got Nick from the Insider's Room to break this one all down for us. Nick, let's hear it.
Yeah, well, this is shaping up to be a very interesting NHL season. Chelsea, the most interesting one of my career for sure. I base my picks on many different things, but primarily I'm a motivational handicapper at heart. And so all of these back-to-back games are leading to some, really interesting opportunities from a situational standpoint. The North Division, it's been an interesting one so far in that all of the supposed top teams like Toronto, Edmonton, and Vancouver, they've all been really inconsistent to start with here. Now, we have talked a lot, you and I, but also everyone here at Picks and Parlays, about not overreacting to different things, especially about a team's performance, whether that's good or bad at the start of a season. So I do think that it's still much, much too early to draw any sort of concrete conclusions on any of these teams right now. But I do think we can look at what these two teams have done over the first two games of this three-game series and make the best call in this third one. And for me, that's a play on the under here. I actually had a play on the under in the second game, and, well, that was a bad call. You can't win them all. That was obviously a loser. Montreal ended up winning that game by a score of 7-3. One thing I wanted to point out, there was no preseason in the NHL this year. And so as scoring is up across the league right now, it's been the defenses and the goaltending, it would appear, that have suffered the most in the early going. But now, we're 2 weeks in to the season. These players are now finally getting their game legs underneath them. And so for this third game, both of those other two games went well over the posted number. Vancouver won the first game 6-5 in a shootout. Montreal won the second game 7-3. So I'm going the other way finally in this third game. These two teams have really good goaltenders. That was 21 goals over the first two games there. We have Price and Holtby. These are two world-class goaltenders. And the backups, they're all really great. But for me, it doesn't even matter who's in net. This is based upon the situation. And I do have one strong over-under trend that I wanted to share here. And that's that the Canucks have seen the total go under in 8 of their last 10 home games after allowing 6 or more goals in a home loss in their previous outing. And so, long story short here, Chelsea, I'm going with the under 6.5 goals in the third game between the Canucks and Montreal.
All right. And this format is pretty interesting to see. It's almost like a playoff format where teams play the same, opponent several times in a row. So I think later down the road, we'll have some interesting stats to look at when it comes to those type of series. But that's going to do it for our hockey talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Nick from the Insider's Room. As always, Nick, thanks for joining us.